He walked in with a sunburn and a smile so wide it looked pasted on. I'd spent his entire business trip replaying our last fight, wondering if I was being paranoid when his texts dried up. The moment he dropped his suitcase and pulled me into the kitchen, I thought maybe he missed me, until he said, "Don't be mad, but I did something crazy in Vegas." My stomach dropped. He reached for my hand, slid a gold band off his finger, and said, "It's not what you think. I married someone. But it's not real. Not really. She needed a green card. But, look, I still want you. Can you be my secret?" I laughed because denial is easier than devastation, but his face never cracked. He started explaining logistics, drawing up some twisted blueprint for a double life where I'd always be the one hiding. He said he loved me but needed her. He promised nothing would change, except now he'd have to take calls in the garage and leave his ring on the bathroom shelf. I asked him if she knew about me. He looked away. That's when I realized I'd never been his partner, just his favorite secret. The next days bled together in a blur of slammed doors and hissing whispers. He begged, bargained, blamed the booze, blamed Vegas, blamed me for not being open-minded. At night, he'd crawl into bed, acting normal, like he hadn't detonated my life with a single reckless weekend. I watched him sleep, wondering if I'd always been the backup plan, the safe bet he'd never risk unless he knew he had somewhere else to land. I packed my bags in the middle of the night, but as I stood in the doorway, something inside me twisted. I wasn't leaving because I hated him. I was leaving because, for the first time, I realized I'd been keeping secrets too, hiding all my doubts, my unhappiness, my longing for something real. As the sun came up, I drove away, not just from him, but from the version of myself that would ever agree to be anyone's secret.